It is now recognized that the majority of workers in the developing world earn their livelihood in the informal economy. Advancements in official statistics show that informal employment accounts for more than half of total non-agriculture employment in most regions. About 82% in the South Asia and 80% in the sub-Saharan African countries. In this video, we are looking at the rapid growing industry of informal food trading. We aim to identify any physical, chemical, biological, economic, and psychosocial stresses that workers are exposed to during the conduction of their work. The survey was conducted, a face-to-face interview with food handlers, and a physical observation in and around the premises was conducted, starting with an interview with Kulani about the first component of physical stresses, heat stress. Basically, we asked Mr. Kulani if they experience extreme heat levels in their container. His response was, "Yes, we do, especially during hot days. It's better when it's cold. We use stoves and deep fryers to prepare our meals, releasing a lot of heat on its own. In addition to that, temperatures in Durban can rise from the average of 27 degrees Celsius up to the maximum of 37.8 degrees Celsius. We then looked at their ventilation systems to see if the structure had any openings allowing air to get in and out of the premises, or if they had installed any form of artificial ventilation, such as fans and air conditioners. We noticed that the structure had only 3 windows as form of natural ventilation and did not have any artificial ventilation systems. The environment in which Just Wing It is located is very noisy. There is noise coming from passing by cars as the premises is located just about 3 meters away from the very busy Steep Biko Road. There's a lot of noise coming from the construction site across the street and people passing by as well. Although it is not dusty to the extent that one can see dust particles, but as close as the premises is to the road, it is likely that workers are exposed to dust rising from the road as cars drive by and as people walk by the side of the road. The only chemical hazard identified on premises was exposure to liquefied petroleum gas. Workers are exposed to this kind of gas daily as it is used to fire up stoves. In terms of biological stresses, there were plastics filled with waste placed right in front of the premises, and as near as it is to the front window, it is likely that the microbial content from degrading matter is propelled inside the premises and therefore inhaled by workers. The main criteria under economic stresses is that workers work on their feet all day long. Although they have chairs to sit on the inside, their activities require them to stand. Out of the average of 14 hours they work each day, they only get to sit a few minutes when they feel extremely tired and when they feel the pressure is at ease. They do not have an official break. Lastly, we asked them if they had any psychosocial problems and stress related to the business. His response was yes. He mentioned how they struggled to find financial support, water supplies, and how they spend most of their time doing business and miss out on their social lives.
Informal food trading business are exposed to occupational health hazards and stresses with the potential of causing adverse health effects. Although the industry contributes towards the growth of the world's economy, there's a need to focus on occupational health and safety of food handlers and other workers in the informal economy.